Hello everybody, welcome back to Tiger Tales, where you will find fan fiction written and read to you in an audio drama format by your host, moi, Tai Tiger. And yeah, welcome back to Power Rangers Future Foundation. In the last chapter, we had Chloe, Dante and Luca work as a team, and we met someone rather important. So let's dive in with chapter 6. So this is Power Rangers Future Foundation, Chapter 6, Girl Behind the Computer. Luca woke and rubbed his eyes. He sat up and turned his head to notice Chloe and Dante chatting in the kitchen. Luca just sighed. Open floor pan works for sure for some people, Luca muttered. Hey, Luca, we didn't wake you, did we? Chloe asked. No, Luca lied. Luca got dressed and walked into the kitchen area. Dante just passed him a cup of coffee. What are you two talking about? Luca asked after he took a mouthful of coffee. Just catching up with Mr. over here, catching up old times. We're good friends, Chloe told him. We used to hang out a lot. Her mum and my sensei are good friends too, Dante said. So, have you contacted anyone from the future? Chloe asked Luca. I've tried, but nothing, Luca told him. The room fell awkwardly silent when suddenly there was a knock on the door downstairs. Thought you said you closed the dojo down for now, Luca asked. Yeah, I did. I even updated the social media account to put the sign on the door, Dante told the two others. The door banged again, this time harder. Wait here, Dante told them. He then left the apartment and headed downstairs to the dojo. Luca and Chloe just waited for a moment. Both sat in silence. Then suddenly Dante burst back into the room with a tall brunette girl. Hey guys, this is CJ. She's a friend, Dante told his ranger team. Hey guys, sorry for dropping in, CJ muttered. Hey there, I'm Chloe, and this is Luca. He's from out of town, Chloe said. Guys, it's okay, her parents are Power Rangers, and so's her boss, Dante grinned. Both Chloe and Luca looked at CJ with shock. Yeah, my parents are Haley and Calvin, the white and yellow Ninja Steel Rangers. And I work for Sarah, who's the pink Ninja Steel Ranger, CJ explained. Whoa, Ninja Steel. That's actually pretty cool, Chloe gasped. Well, what's with the suitcase? Luca asked with a raised eyebrow. Well, I had strict instructions to come find Adam if there was ever an emergency, CJ explained. Well, I hate to say it, but Adam's actually been missing for a couple of days. Almost a week now, Dante told CJ. What? CJ gasped. Everyone looked at CJ with confusion. Okay, let me explain. So, I went to work like usual. I did my usual thing. See, I'm Sarah's understudy, so I'm the first one in, turn the PC on and the lights on and stuff. And the day went on, and Sarah was nowhere to be seen. I checked her house, I knocked on the door for ages, I talked to her neighbour, no one had seen her, all sorts. So then I called my parents, because they're still best friends with Sarah, and nothing. Next day I go around to see my parents, as I didn't get hold of them, and they weren't home. Dad wasn't in the garage on the work on the car. Mum wasn't doing anything. The dog was just left alone in the bed, CJ explained. So Adam and 3 Ninja Steel Rangers all have retired and all magically vanish, Dante sighed. Okay, so question. Why aren't my parents gone? Chloe asked. That's a very good point, Dante said. Chloe turned to CJ. My parents are the yellow and white Dino Thunder Rangers, Chloe explained. Oh my god, that's so cool, CJ gasped with a grin. Wait a minute, Luca called out. The Dino Gems were powerless. And they got a Dino Gem, right? Luca asked. Chloe nodded with a small sigh. Dante, aren't the power coins and ninja stars locked to the Pacific Ranger? Luca asked. Power coins, yes. They're locked to the Pacific Ranger, but the Ninja Stars only allow in the Nexus Prism and only allow certain Rangers to put their hands in, so technically in a way they're chosen, but yeah, it's still locked, Dante explained. Get where I'm going with this, Luca hinted. Whoever took the Dino Gems took the Rangers because they're after the powers and they could activate the Dino Gems power without the person being around, Dante gasped. And no one will ever be accessed or steal the power coins or the ninja stars if they're locked to Pacific people, CJ chirped. Yes, Luca pointed at CJ with a small grin. Okay, question though, who is it? And why do they need Steel Rangers if they don't have a Nexus Prism? Chloe burst. Suddenly, the alarm started going off. "What is that?" CJ asked. Dante," Chloe hinted. Yeah, just look." Dante grinned. He pressed his remote and the screen lit up with the camera footage of the beach being attacked by a pirate monster. The three rangers and CJ all gathered round, watching the pirate monster terrorize the beach. "Guys, we gotta go," Dante told his team. Both the other rangers nodded. "Look, CJ, we gotta go, and you get cozy. You can crash here for a while like we said, but right now we've gotta go help. I'll explain everything later, okay?" Dante told CJ. He gave her a hug, then the three rangers ran out the door.
If you're enjoying what Tai is doing, then why not check out me, the Red Cornish Ranger? You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube and Twitch under the Red Cornish Ranger. And also check out my new podcast, The Red Cornish Ranger Presents Nerds Through Comics, where I'll be reading from popular comics from the past and the present. Stay tuned for more.
CJ just stood there, stunned for a moment, then looked around. After 15 minutes, the camera footage revealed Dante, Luca, and Chloe on the beach facing the pirate. "What the hell?" CJ muttered. Dante, Chloe, and Luca stopped in front of the pirate monster. "What have we here, matey?" the monster chirped. "You're about to be shipwrecked, mate," Luca called out. "Bring it on, then," the pirate growled. "It's morphin' time," Dante called out. "Mastodon," Dante called and held out his morpher, the buckler opening. Time force," Luca called out as he quickly crossed his arms and then pressed the chrono morpher. "Dino Thunder, power up, ha!" Chloe called out as she pressed the mouth opening on the morpher, then pressed the button. In a flash of light, the pirate was in front of three rangers. The pirate pulled out a pirate sword and ran at the rangers. The monster swung its sword down and collided with the Blue Ranger's chrono saber. The monster and the Blue Ranger pushed against each other as the Yellow Ranger jumped over the two and kicked the monster in the back, knocking the monster off balance. The Black Ranger jumped in and swung his axe, slashing down the monster. The pirate just rolled backwards. "You're going down, fool," Blue Ranger yelled as he slashed down with both sabers. "Ow, that hurt," the pirate growled. "This is gonna hurt even more," the Yellow Ranger soared as she dived at the monster feet first, double kicking it in the chest. She then backflipped as she landed. She summoned her Patera grips and slashed upward as she jumped into the air once again. Then as the Yellow Ranger elevated, the Black Ranger turned his axe upside down and slid the middle part down to the axe, turning it into blaster mode. He took aim and shot an energy blast at the monster. As the Yellow Ranger landed, the monster fell and exploded into nothing. The three rangers made their way back to the apartment, all victorious. But when they walked in, they were met with shock. The big screen on the wall had two additional smaller screens and was now surrounded with keyboards and computer chair. There was now several computer parts all over the table, wires and leads sprouting from all directions. "Yo, CJ, what the hell? We were gone for half an hour," Dante yelled out. Throughout all the wires and the computer parts, CJ popped her head out. "Oh, hello, Rangers," CJ said. Yeah, you saw us on the screen, didn't you?" Dante said, scratching his head. "Yeah, then I got straight to work. I want to help you guys," CJ said with a big grin. "How?" Luca asked. "I'm going to be the computer woman behind the screen. You know, your aide in the chair. I'm going to be in your ear," CJ told them. "We can't ask you to do that," Chloe muttered. "Look, you guys have old powers. Old Rangers are missing. Several different teams as well. Whoever is making monsters are using putties and cogs," which, yes, I've seen that too, "who haven't been seen in years, might I add. Something smells fishy here. And I've got the tools to help you out," CJ told them. CJ pulled out the three watch-like devices from her pocket and gave one to each ranger. They took them and put them on. "These are communicators. I made them. I can talk to you and you can talk to each other. They also act as teleportation beacons. With them, I can teleport you to different places like monsters and maybe here," CJ told them. "Wow, thanks, CJ," Chloe gasped. "That's actually kind of cool," Luca grinned. "So, looks like we have a new member of the team," Dante said. CJ sat in her chair and grinned. She turned around and activated the computer screen. "Let's get to work," CJ said. In the land without fear, time, space, all emotion, the land of black, the land of darkness, William sat there, in front of his chessboard. He removed the black piece with the skull head, and removed it completely from the chessboard. "They have the little geeky girl behind the screens now," William told the Ranger in the night. "They defeated a pirate attack with ease. the ranger growled. That was ridiculously stupid. Just like I planned, William smirked. What now? The knight asked. Nothing major. Just another monster, maybe. William grinned. He placed a black piece with a shield on its head in front of the 3 white pieces. But that's wasting monsters. And energy, the ranger snapped. Questioning me, are you? William growled. The ranger dropped to one knee. No, master. I apologize. The master plan is all that matters, the ranger mumbled. Good. Now get them next monster ready. The rangers... Well, they just got the power to teleport. So we're going to have to be spry, William demanded. The ranger nodded and teleported away. Are you ready? William asked. Yes, my lord, the knight bowed. Good. You'll be needed soon enough, William told him. Yes, my lord, but what about the new rangers? The knight asked. In due time. I need certain events to transpire first, William explained. Of course, my lord, the knight bowed. William placed the pink piece 2 spaces away from the 3 other forward white pieces. Then he grabbed the white piece with the white base and placed it behind the 3 ranger pieces, setting up the next few events. The pink ranger is almost ready. I have the location of her morpher now. And the white one is going to take some time before she's ready to be a ranger. But sadly, certain things have to transpire, I suppose. But at least we have her location now. I can keep an eye on her, William grinned. Suddenly, a woman teleported in. Well, William questioned. They have all been informed and are on their way here, my lord. All 3 of them? William grinned. Yes, my lord, the woman said as she dropped one knee. Good. The ranger side of my plan is moving fantastically. Time for the villains to catch up. William beamed. William held out his hand and a portal opened underneath the woman. The woman fell into the portal which closed after she vanished. She was too attached. Need to get rid of her, William whispered. 3 people coming here, my lord? The knight questioned. Yes, I have other plans to attend to. Little stepping stones in the picture, if you will. I need something more to happen on the villain side. I need someone to handle these new rangers whilst I handle other matters. Lucky for me, I have an A- in acting, William grinned. And there you have it. We have chapter 6. I do apologise. So, quickly, I just want to call out the Zero to Hero network, obviously the Zero Hero podcast. You guys can find it on Spotify and Apple Music podcasts and all the other stuff you can find podcasts on. Bulk and Scott Podcasting is Buddy and Jim. They're awesome dudes. And yeah, make sure you go check them out. Next up is the Red Cornish Ranger. He's got Nerds Through Comics, which is also a podcast, like audio drama book thing. And yeah, you can go check him out too. The Rachel Show Unleashed is another podcast. I'm actually on this week, so make sure you go check that out. And of course, we've got Cosplay Dude 67, who does very similar stuff to me when it comes to storytelling and stuff. He's also done fairy tale drama as well. So yeah, make sure you go check out everyone I've just mentioned. Subscribe to this channel. I'm hoping to get up on Spotify at some point. And yeah, may the force be with you. May the power protect you. I've been your host, Tai Tiger, and this is Tiger Tales.